Okay, I am requesting all of you, please you fill up the gaps. Okay, fill up the gaps. You just write down on your notebook. To me, SPSS is. To me, SPSS is. Is it clear? To me, SPSS is. Number 2. I feel happy when I do analysis. When I do data analysis with, then fill up the gaps. And please you write your answer in the chat box. Write your answer in the chat box. Sridevi, can you repeat what I have told?
Yes, sir. We have to fill in the gaps for 2 sentences. One is, to me, SPSS is dash. And second one is, I feel happy when I do data analysis with.
Okay, thank you. So the newcomers, they can understand. Thank you, Vasudev. Two questions are there. So please you answer accordingly, first and second. You will get only 5 minutes time. Within 5 minutes, just finish it. Two minutes more. Please fill it up. I have received from Basudev, Anamika, Tishan Choki, Shivani, and Namrata. Rekha Sarkar actually follows the style. But you all are giving only one answer. Two answers should be there. Now you have only 2 minutes time. So can you tell me whether you can see everyone's chat? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am requesting all of you, please you write all the chats. Or I am writing below. No, it's not coming. Okay, now stop. Okay. Now, please write only the attributes of SPSS. Please write attributes of SPSS. Not the sentence, only the attributes. For example, Sridevi Dasgupta, she has written, I feel happy when I do data analysis with statistical software as it enriches the quality of my work, giving wider coverage. So what are the attributes here? Can anybody tell me?
Sir, wider coverage.
Wider coverage. So this is the attribute. Okay. So please you select only the attribute from each. Basudev Saha. He has written SPSS is to me a pioneer and very useful software for any kind of research oriented work. So what are the attributes here? Number one is the useful software, and second one, research oriented software. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So please you write down name, and after that the attributes. So first will be Basudev Saha, then dash research oriented software. Second is Sridevi Dasgupta. Emerging statistical software. Okay, only you will take the paraphrase, which is very much relevant to the subject.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Please
Sir,
you finish up.
Sir, please add Mujammil. Actually, this is our office timing, so we are unable to connect in same time, sir, what you have provided. So please add him.
Okay, have you done? You will get 5 minutes time to complete the attributes. You will get 5 minutes time to complete the attributes. Now you have 4 minutes time still done. Finish it. Who has completed?
Sir, I have completed, but not written in the chat box.
So you write in the chat box.
Yes, sir.
So you have received many attributes. At least you write 5 attributes. Okay, now stop. Now stop. So it is a time only to write the attributes. Vasudev Shah actually has understood what I like to share very nicely. Okay. So please finish your writing. Rekha Sarkar is correct. mentioning the name and also the attributes. Very good. When you mention the name, you will not forget the group member with whom once upon a time we were studying SPSS. Okay, now it is a time for writing the questionnaire. Okay, it is a time for writing the questionnaire. So how do you design this questionnaire? You have to think about the antonym of the attributes. Okay. If possible, you can search the Google to find the antonym of your attributes. And again, you will get 5 minutes time to write the attributes, to write the antonym. Okay, antonym of the attributes. You will get 5 minutes time to write the antonym of attributes. For example, antonym of wider is narrow. So narrower. Wider coverage. You can write down the narrow coverage. In this way, you can write the antonym. You will get the 5 minutes time. Easy to process, you can write down difficult to process. SPSS is handling large amounts of data. SPSS is handling small amount of data. So small amount of data. Handling small amount of data, that will be your antonym. Truthful Ali, you have written not reliable. It will be unreliable. So make it
Yes, sir.
very
Thank you.
simple. Only one word.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, now I am sharing whiteboard, and you please follow me. Okay. Please you follow me carefully. What I have written. What I have written.
Good.
Good.
Good. What I have written.
Bad.
Bad. What I have written. 0. Okay. So good is 7. Sorry. Good means plus 3. Okay. And bad means minus 3. Is it clear? So,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
so what you have noted, that is when you want to prepare one scale of measurement, okay, you always think about the positive side as well as the negative side. Okay. Suppose I am making one scale. One side is +3, another side is -3. So good, the antonym is the bad. Is it clear?
Yes.
This is +3 and the next one will be +2.
-3.
Okay. And next one will be +1. Is it clear? And the middle point
Yes,
will
sir.
be 0. Then it will be -1, -2, and -3. That is the bad. Is it clear to all of you? Any question?
Sir, you hello.
Hello, please tell me.
Sir, you there is a +3, +2, and +1 because it is a 7-point scale. If it was
Yeah,
5-point
it is
scale,
no, I am not talking about the 5-point scale. I am talking about the 7-point scale. Okay.
Oh, sir, I just wanted to clarify. If it was 5-point rating scale, then it could be +2 and +1 and 0.
Okay, sure. Now you will find there is 2 interval scales. One is the +1, +2, +3. This is one interval scale. Another interval scale, -1, -2, -3. Is it clear to all of you? So if my question is whether SPSS good or bad, if you say it is good, or if you say it is bad, then it will be the nominal scale. Because if I say good, you are thinking that is good, the code will be 1. And the bad, the code will be 0. Okay. Likewise, you can write down SPSS intelligent, SPSS stupid. So if you think that is a SPSS is intelligent, if the answer is SPSS intelligent, then it will be 1. And if it is stupid, then it will be 0. So like that, suppose you have the 5 attributes. For example, here good and bad. The 2 attributes are there. Basically single attribute. And I have used the bipolar adjectives. Okay. So it is the bipolar adjectives. Is it clear to all of you or any question?
স্যার বলছিলাম যে আজকের ক্লাসটা কটা থেকে শুরু হয়েছে? আমি ঠিক বুঝতে পারছি না অ্যাট্রিবিউটস এর জায়গাগুলো।
টাইমে শুরু হয়ে গেছে বাবা, এখন তো অনেকটাই এগিয়ে আছে, তুমি ফলো করো, পরে তুমি ইউটিউবটা দেখে নিও।
ঠিক আছে স্যার।
So good and bad. So Sridevi, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Sir, bipolar adjectives হচ্ছে আমরা এরকম ভাবে বলছি যেহেতু we are telling two opposite attributes, diametrically opposite attributes. That's why we are calling the adjective as bipolar. Sir, এটা কি আমরা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে।
Very good.
আচ্ছা।
Okay, যখন আমাদের bipolar থাকবে না, when there will be no bipolar, Okay. Then we can take only the single adjective.
Yes, sir.
Is SPSS, then there is dash. Two options are there. A good, B is bad. Okay.
Okay.
Is SPSS dash. One is intelligent, B is stupid. Number 3, is SPSS dash. A is simple, B is complex. Is it clear to all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
It is a
sir.
multiple choice. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you write 5 questions. Like this. Is SPSS dash, then the 2 options will be there. Because you have already mentioned different attributes, so please you write down. A, B. You will get 5 minutes time. At least the 5 items, 5 questions.
Sir, chat box से लिखो.
And chat box, please write down in the chat box.
Okay.
write the question as simple as possible and write the answer as simple as possible so that anyone can understand. Today's class completely activity based. So that you will not forget and will be able to teach your students in future. RPRIT is always giving training to the trainers of trainees. You are the faculties through which many people will be benefited. Okay. So when you write this type of question, okay, for example, is SPSS helpful in research? Yes, no. Shenchoki Bhutia, she has clearly written 1 and 0. So category already given. Numeric values already given. Basudev, you have written SPSS useful 1, 2 useless. Very good. Is SPSS complex, simple? Wow, very good. Correct. So whatever the things you have written, you have created a scale. This scale is called the nominal scale. Okay. So this is the nominal scale, and you can use this nominal scale for the frequency distribution. So how many people assume that SPSS is simple? And how many people assume that SPSS is complex? So this is the most important part in measurement scale. When you will construct the questionnaire, you have to think about the positive as well as the negative side of the item. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So this scale is called the nominal scale. Okay. Now you will get another time. That is again the 5 minutes time you will get. That is ordering the adjectives. Ordering the adjectives. So please you write 5 adjectives only, or 5 attributes of the SPSS only. And then you order it. Order your only 5 attributes will be there and you write down the rank for each adjective.
So could you please give an example?
For example, you have written wider coverage. You have written next one, maybe the complex. Okay. So these are the attributes. Research oriented, that is also attribute. So just you write down only the attributes. Only the positive attributes. You will write down the 5 positive attributes. You have already covered. Now you write down only the 5 attributes. And you write that is the order. Very good. Rekha, correct. But this is not clear. That is gaming software. This is your first rank, right? Rekha, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Simple, Rupali has written simple, not costly, easily available, saves time. Okay. Two minutes time more. Please finish it. Very good. So this is called the ranking. Okay. Now, when you rank, at that time, you do not give paired rank. It is always better not to give the paired rank. Paired rank means maybe the research oriented software you have given 1 rank, and time consuming software again you are giving 1 rank, and simple software is 2. No, it should not be. Okay. If you follow the paired rank, then the data that can be analyzed, but again it has some complex computational procedure. So it is always better not to give the paired rank. This is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in case of the nominal scale, you can follow That is how many people assumed that a species is complex, and how many people assumed that a species is simple. So when I am talking about the how many people, this how many people indicates what? Frequency. Okay. When we are dealing with the frequency, then we can do the cross tabulation. But cross tabulation is not the issue here. You can compute the frequency and then you can compute the percentage. Or you can compute the bar plot also. You can compute the pi. So these are the different data visualization plots. And if you think that is your codes, they are correlated with each other, then you can assume the total scope. For example, SPSS is research oriented. 1. Second, SPSS is advanced software. Then if it is advanced, then your score is 1. Okay. Number 3, SPSS has wider coverage. Whether these 3 items are correlated with each other, yes or no? First one is research oriented. Next one is advanced. And third one is the wider coverage. Is it clear? So the person who is using SPSS, he assumes that SPSS is research oriented software. And he assumes that SPSS is advanced software. And he assumes that SPSS has wider coverage. Is it clear to all of you? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That means this is highly correlated with each other. Since it is highly correlated and the data is 1-0 type, but again we can compute the total score. So if the individual assigns research oriented, you will give 1 score. Advanced 1 and wider coverage 1. So you can calculate the 3. In this manner, we can convert the nominal data into the metric. So when you are dealing with the nominal data, it is basically non-metric, because you are dealing with how many people. How many people, that is the non-metric approach. Because there is no scaling. For the scaling, what is important? You have to convert the categorical data into the scale score. So in the SPSS, you will find two things, the type and also the scaling. Okay. In the type, you will find whether it is string variable or the numeric variable. And when you show that it is string variable, that means it assumes that you are dealing with the frequency variable. You are dealing with the frequency. Okay. But when you make it score, then it will not be considered as the string variable. It will be considered as the metric data or scale score. Now you go to the SPSS. I am showing you the SPSS. Is it visible to all of you?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So now it is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now be careful. Here the variable is sex. So it is sex is totally the genuine dichotomy. It is not the arbitrary dichotomy. Okay. Arbitrary dichotomy means when you are thinking the advanced, that is one. When you think it is complex, that is one. When you think research oriented, that is one. So that is your arbitrary dichotomy. 1, 0, 1, 0, based upon the researcher's own insight. But it does not happen everywhere. For example, this is a sex variable. So you cannot think that is the male and the female. You cannot make any addition. Okay, you can tell only the how many people are male and how many people are female. Is it clear to all of you? Now, what is important? Here you will find, yesterday I have already shown you, that is I am going to the data view. Now I am coming to the variable view. Yesterday I have shown you, this is the label. Okay. So this label you can write down sex. Okay. And this is the value. Okay. This is the value. So now here you will find that is the 1 means male and 2 means female. So like that, when you get the nominal data, then you can convert this nominal data into the value data. So here you will find that is a numeric data. Okay. Sex is numeric. if I put it analyze and descriptive statistics, then frequency, if I write down okay, then I will get this is the data. So this is age data and another one is the sex data. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So this is called the data conversion. Data conversion is very, very important. So today I have taught you how to frame the questionnaire and what are the assumptions you have to fulfill, and then the conversion of the non-metric data to the metric data. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
স্যার কোশ্চেনিয়ার যখন তৈরি করব সেই সময় কি কনভার্সনের জায়গাটাকে খেয়াল করতে হবে আমাকে বেশি করে?
Now, যখন questionnaire, when you want to develop the questionnaire, you have to think about the synonym and antonym.
আচ্ছা,
Number one. Number two, you have to think about the whether the variables or the items, is there any possibility for any correlation or not?
আচ্ছা,
So these are the issues you have to think when you want to construct the questionnaire.
ঠিক আছে স্যার।
Okay. When you compute the metric data, then you can estimate the difference. Okay. But when it is totally the genuine dichotomy, you cannot make any difference. You can make it a percentage only. This is clear to all of you, or any question?
শেষে যেটা বললেন না যে এস্টিমেট ডিফারেন্স, এই জায়গাটা লাস্টের শেষের পয়েন্টটা যদি আরেকবার একটুখানি বলে দেন।
For example,
হুম,
you have administered your questionnaire, this nominal database questionnaire, that is SPSS is, to the person who is very much research oriented, who has the knowledge about SPSS. Okay. And the person who has little knowledge about SPSS and who is not very much research oriented. Okay, then you will get the two type of scores. And then you can compare the between individual difference. You always think that is your item should carry the individual difference. If your item cannot carry the individual difference, that item will not be good in psychological research.
আচ্ছা স্যার, বলছিলেন ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল ডিফারেন্স এটা যাতে বের হয়ে আসে সেই তার উপর বেস করে, মানে সেভাবে বেস করেই আমাকে কোশ্চেনিয়ারটা তৈরি করতে হবে, তাই তো?
অবশ্যই। You have a specific hypothesis.
আচ্ছা,
You have the specific hypothesis that there would be the significant difference between the two groups. Suppose you have collected the data based upon your questionnaire from the researchers who have very good knowledge about SPSS and you have collected this data, then what will be? That is, the within group variability will be very small. Okay. That is, SD will be small. SD will be small means standard deviation small means within group variability is small.
Small, variability small.
If the variability very small, that means individual difference is less. Okay, so between individual difference that will be less, but if you collect the two groups who are very much research oriented, having no knowledge about SPSS or little knowledge about the SPSS, then you will find the between group difference. So individual difference will be high. So when your between group difference will be more, okay, then you can think that is this item is better.
The two groups of people, jara highly knowledgeable এবং যারা মানে সেকেন্ড গ্রুপ যেটা আছে অতটা হয়তো কনসাস নয় বা অতটা knowledgeable নয় about SPSS, এই দুটো গ্রুপের উপর আমি যদি
Yes. Okay. So now I like to close this session. So please close your hands for the prayer. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, leave করছি.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sridevi.
sir.
And now you will share your own experience in the group, okay, without any hesitation, so that I can understand my teaching.